Yeah, hello, good afternoon, wherever you are able to read this my chat today. Today, I'm going to look into some pair for this week alone, in which I'm coming up with another setup generally by next week. But just a quick one. I will start from DSY, which tell us the normal direction of UX dollars. So it's called DSY. Some people call it US index. Firstly, you can agree with me that US dollar have strength somewhere around here, in which price is unable to break thick zone. This is first touch, second touch, first touch, and you can see now from this previous week when you mark this one, it has been ranging from previous day. Even though if you go back to compare like Euro UX, you observe that this particular area is what is ranging. All where we need to do is just to mark the previous week high and the previous week low, which happened to be this one and this one. Until price break above this previous week high and low, you can now take the decision either to buy or to sell. This DSY will surely affect and will effectually tell us overall market direction, in which if you look at monthly time frame again, you can see this. On monthly time frame we have this. Generally, that is, what we normally say is that whatever goes up will surely come down, and you agree with me that if you look at here is one kind of peak formation. Since price folks to break this, we still expect US index to come up somewhere around here, and you can see here now, this is it. So all this way, you see the way the price break out, in which generally some people will say this area is a particular area of interest in which the price has to test. For somebody like me, I won't mind that one that's a retest, except if price break above this level, this particular level and retest. I'm still expecting the price to come down to somewhere around here as a valid retest, where this is the demand zone, this is the supply zone. The price need to come back to this level. When price come back to this level, then DSY became bullish, which means that when DSY is buying, Euro USD will be selling. When Euro USD is selling, DSY will be buying. If you look at Euro USD, Euro USD on monthly time frame, we have similar structure like this, but they are all that way around. That is opposite direction. Now I'm expecting this kind of money as this price fails to break this one now. Definitely, if DSY started selling massively, pair like Euro USD, you keep buying. You understand? But now price is unable to break this one. We don't actually know what is going to happen. This is monthly time frame, in which if we switch to weekly time frame, what do we have? We still have additional interpretation. Price fails to break this resistance. And if you now switch to daily time frame, you can see that on daily time frame, we are having same thing again, indecision candle on daily time frame. This is our daily time frame. Can you see now? We are having same interpretation, in which we only need price to do what? To break out from weekly range. All this one now is a weekly range. What do we have of our time frame? We have this on 4 hour time frame. That is what really happened here. Is this. So you agree with me that some price did something here now. Connect a trend line, whatever, anyhow you like it. Here, this is a perfect trend line, like I told you. So probably price need to touch this place back, but instead of price to touch this place, I will keep my eyes around this one, and anything that makes price to touch here, then the price need to react to this level as well. Since price touch here, Then you need to take back to this trend line again, then come down to this level. So if you are looking for opportunity to take decision here, I'm expecting the price to come back here. In USD pair, this USD pair is going to affect every other USD. This DSY is going to affect every other USD pair. Like this, if a DSY is selling now, USD will be buying, USD JPY will be selling, USD CAD will be selling, USD CHF will be selling, USD JPY will be selling at the same time. That is my overall bias, and I can still pick another information here now. That is, the price has did what? Break here. So expect the price to come back here again. This DSY to come back here if possible here. Then move down to this level as a valid information. Now, if we now switch to Euro USD, Euro USD, like I told you, can you see I even have buy bias on Euro USD. Look at this now. This is the same 4 hour time frame. You can agree with me that we have something like this. Price break this one. So the price is likely to drop down to this level again. Or this one, this is ranging soon. In which if you switch to lower time frame, you see the clear wrong impulse move here. That area is ranging soon. So for the past days now, Euro USD has been doing what? Has been ranging. So if you are looking to buy, if you buy around this one, you are right. But it's tell you that you buy, so it's either you buy early or you buy late. For somebody like me, I actually know that from this area now, it's just about 25 pips up, 25 pips from this area, from where the price break out to the range here, 63 pips. All this area should be around area Asian range as at yesterday. So we expect the price to drop down to something like price to drop down to about 25 pips, which is about 50 pips, which is here. But somebody like me, I wait for price to come back to here or here, if possible, by today. Then from this one, if you buy here, definitely you are putting your stop loss below here. If you wait for price to react to this level, then you can easily buy around this one. Where you need to take your own decision now, you should just wait around London session. And besides, we still have news today. A strong impact news again. We still have to today. So instead, you should wait for the market to show you the direction where you are going to take your trade. Now, let's look at USD JPY. USD JPY should be a set trade for now, not transfer itself. So, as you can imagine, look at this now. Look at this. You don't need to panic. Look at yesterday, the price ranging since numbers of days now. Range here. Then look at the price drop here. Drop, in which price need to go back to that other block where the market maker into institution through the supply from here. Price is almost approaching there. By London session, New York session, we expect the price to do what? To come down here again. Much. Ranging soon, impulse move back to the other block, then you join to sell again. That's USD JPY. There's nothing so special about this chart because even though if you check it on bigger time frame, we actually know that this is sell trade. You check it on bigger time frame. This it. So this is our target now. If you sell from here, or if possible, price might still push up, but anyway, I'm expecting the price to drop all the way from there down to here. I have the setup already. I keep my eyes on the if price react to this, but price way to react to that one before it started selling. So it might drop down any moment from right down to here or hit around this one, then started selling. I have other confirmation tools that I normally use, but I can't share that one on my feed journal. It's long time process. I'm just sharing you the market fee. If you look at GBPJPY as well, GBPJPY, APY, it's also a sell trade. You can see this one now. It's set all the way from here. When price react to this, okay, exactly. Let the price go back to this level, or we have another key structure here. This one, in which price fails to break. This is another resistance zone. So if you want to trade it, price is likely to come all the way here, drop down again, or price respect this zone, then drop down. At the end of the day, if price respect that zone, we should have what? Head and shoulder. Have it head and shoulder. You don't need to pay throw any tools, something like this. Head and shoulder. Then you expect the price to drop down to this level. Perfect head and shoulder structure. So, but the actual bias is here. You are connecting your trend line, draw it properly. This trade is just for this week, not even next week. Because this one now you have the similar thing here. You can did the same thing that happened to USD card. So if you can buy here, fine. But somebody like me, I can't enter this trade now because it is late already. So if I switch to 15 minutes, I will look for area of entry before I take decision. But the decision now is that I can't take this trade for now. Except I use other buyers. I can't take this trade. I can't take this trade for now. To be sincere, somebody like me, I so don't see any clear market move this week. The market is just ranging. But if it is a must to trade, you can just pay attention to this again. Let's look for this. This price might come this way. Is this a valid trend line? Let's check something here. If this is a valid trend line, you can see valid trend line. We test around here. Where the market maker comes in, test around here. I can mark out this one. At this price things need to come back to this level. You can still see another thing here about ranging markets. Mm. So I can easily see price here or this area again. It's a area of entry again, area of observation again. Range, the price drop down here, you buy. Drop price comes above here, so except the price break up below or you wait for price to react to this one. That's everything about GPP. Now let's look at USD card. So USD card is straightforward straight. You can see now. Keep eyes here. This one, I have this one already marked already. And what type of price reflect that one? You need to wait again before you sell this one. Look at what happened yesterday. Range. Finally, price react. Break this one. You expect the price to come back here before you take any decision. That is, even if you are going to sell when price drop to this level, you buy from here to here, not to here. At any moment from here, you sell down again. USD card. Then let's look at another pair, AUDJPY, AUDJPY. What is special interest on that pair, AUDJPY, AUDJPY. You can see AUDJPY did something miraculous. So somebody like me, I will keep my eyes here. So let's look at it from bigger time. Let's check from daily time frame. Let's look at this one on bigger time frame. This is bigger time frame here. No price breakout from this range. Mark our other block here. Price needs to come back here. And here, now price did what? Breakout and retest. Area of concentration. Call it probably. This is the lower time frame. You can see here as head and shoulder. Anyhow you call it. So 4 hours. Can mark here. 4 hours. 4 hours here happen to be a major resistance now, except price break this one. If price fails to break that one, you can see the number of time price has retest this one here, break out, drop down again, now kissing that zone. If at all I want to wait, I miss this trade, I can easily wait for perfect sell around here. But instead of waiting for perfect sell there, you can see this. Let's connect this trend line. We have something here. Here, UDPY. So UDPY. For placing the soul short. This is around here. And apparently, Chuck's wait for New York session to see a perfect entry or perfect entry, because the risk reward ratio is too high for me. Somebody like me, this risk reward ratio is too high. I mean, the risk, but this it now. It's okay this way. It's still manageable. This week, at least, you can sell all the way from here down to here, which trade. If you have the enough capital that can't shake you. But if you don't have enough capital, probably price might break up here, might clear this one, because they actually know that you are going to place a trade there, then clear up this move, they started selling. Normal. That is why I say you should wait for London session before you can take any decision on this kind of a trade using JPY then USD card. I think I have done USD card already. USD card. So you can see USD card. So USD card space is very clean. Look at it here now. 15 minutes time to expect the price to go back here again. Then started selling down. This is the target here. I have a valid harmonic pattern there already. You know, the first valid. This is the first one in which price respected one again go up again to here. Price fails to break this one. Eventually, if price want to do any stupidity now, you can break it, sell down to here or go up a little bit before starting selling. Wait for a New York session before you take decision. This is your target now, because you have strong impulse move here. Some people may call this as a discount rate, which I actually expecting to break out here. Price to break down to drop down to this level. Even though you are looking for buy, you can buy here. Though the SD card is a long time sell as well. If I look for if I check for weekly time frame, I think it's a long time based on my analysis before. But let's just focus on this for analysis. Then let's look at gold. So USD. This idiot is one kind stupid trade. I do not give respect to anybody. You can see now. So this is before our time frame. Let's see what's happening here now. Can you see breakout and retest? So somebody like me now, I'm still expecting price to go back to where it's coming from, which is somewhere around here. And just mark all this area like this. Mhm. Let me keep my eyes around that zone. Let me keep my eyes around this zone. Have a reference here. This is my reference. If this could be my reference, and for now we have stoppage here. So anything can happen around this one. Which at the end of the day, I'm still expecting price to do something like this before it eventually go up. Now I can still keep my eyes here. That is, this is what I observe here. You can see the way price normally reacts. Hmm. So price can still do something like this again, go up. So and go up, pictures go up. Perfect. But let's check what will happen on lower time frame like 15 minute time frame low. So on 15 minute time frame, so on 15 minute time frame, look at this ranging zone since yesterday. Since yesterday. So if any event anything is going to happen, they might push the price up here, then bring it down to where there is demand zone here around here. When you place a buy around here, you put your stop loss below here and watch your price market goes up. Boom. That's all. Then let's check BTC suffer so Bitcoin. So I have a long time bias on that one too, as you saw. Look at this one now. I placed a sell trade here yesterday. He said I will believe that it's coming down, but instead of it coming down, kick me out, go up, sell here again, then the price finally go up. Now look at the way it is now. It is now started. It has started selling now. But the overall bias for this one not yet determined, because if you can see the way Bitcoin is behaving, it's not for amateur trader. So you need to understand fundamental and technical analysis properly before you can trade Bitcoin. Which I told somebody before that on Bitcoin, I will keep my eyes around this zone on monthly time frame, that Bitcoin will should eventually do what, come down to this level without anything. This is area of my target, which is around what, 10,000. This is where I'm expecting Bitcoin to come down to. But if you check weekly time frame, do you have any interpretation on weekly time frame? On weekly time frame, we have a breakout, clear breakout. Yeah, call this one here. See retest on daily time frame. What do we have? Um, I need the worst one to happen. You can keep eyes here as well. About 4,000. It should be the worst drop. So if price can drop down to the 4,000, anybody that want to buy it can buy with confidence and hold your coins. 4,000. Like we see here now, what we are actually expecting now is this. Let price clear this stuff for us. So we can bring it up. Okay. Let the price market maker clear that level for us. And we still have another level here with strong support, in which I am so sure that the price is going to break it. This one now, if price react to this one, our M formation is completed. We only need news to for this M structure to break down and come back to this previous price. So we have this on daily time frame. Daily time frame, in which if you look at it, another chart, another pattern strategy is this. Even if you look at this from here, we expect that since price breakout here, look at it here. test, or what do you call it? Sorry, let me do it clearly. Look at the way price for respond, break out, perfect to test, go up, but instead it has started ranging. We are only waiting for activity that is going to happen, and you can expect the trend line again. So if this trend line finally break down, then expect the price to come down here or here. On 4 hours, do we have any other interpretation of 4 hours? Every time frame matters a lot. You can see now, to connect this one again. So somebody might say this one has breakout, but I don't see it as clear breakouts yet. If it finally go up, let's expect the price to reach here, then started selling. But overall bias is that Bitcoin is going to drop massively, massively, massively. Now, which other pair I need to check again? I need to do the analysis again. Let's check if you have another thing here. Let's check. Yes, you can check. Too much rough, but overall free you can see too much rough chart. Too much rough. So my own overall bias is that I'm taking decision only if price manage to clear away all this light decision. Because I agree with you that all this area is a ranging area. Only you can only scalp Bitcoin around this one. Not for long time position at all. Not for long time position. You only need to be patient because this market is about 90% patient before you make money. This setup is simply for today and tomorrow. So the changes might occur by next week, where we have by next trading week. It is possible simply because you need to watch out what the news have in stock for you today. Let's quickly check something about GBP new GBP USD. I mean GBP GBP cards. But we are having GBP news today. Somebody like me, you can imagine. So as for GBP, let's check daily time frame. So as for GBP, this one is going to be a massive buy. When it started buying, look at the range here. But let's check what we have on weekly time frame, because this drop is oh, no wonder too off, too off. Buy BS, but you keep ranging. We are looking for buy opportunity now. It's just a buy opportunity. It has almost hit area where we should be looking for opportunity to buy. But anything can happen. They can easily bring the price down. Anyway, but let's see what we have at the end of the trading week before we do I can do any analysis on this one. So that's all for today. Don't forget to drop your comment and like and subscribe to my channel for more notification. Invite your friend as well. So I still remain Abidemi Olaleye Taofik, Mr. White. People normally call me call me honorable. I do teach people how to trade to profit, and at the same time, I'm also a trader. I'm also a printing consultant. It's an area of my specialization. But as it is now, don't be scared to invest your money on a skill that will feed you for the rest of your life. If you still consider forex trading as a scam, kindly invest your money to buy share in any bank. After like 5 to 6 years, you come back, either prayer or course, you share the person that invite you to the opportunity to go and learn a skill that will share that will feed you for the rest of your life. Thank you for watching. I'm expecting you guys to comment on